Welcome to the leading edge of brain-mind technology. If you listen with headphones, the power of this process will be greatly enhanced. And now, take a very deep breath and quiet your mind. All right. It's time to imagine an intense white light manifesting in the center of your forehead. Manifesting in the center of your forehead. Now the light is intensifying and beginning to spread across your forehead to your temples, where it intensifies at each temple. Now feel the warmth of the light on your temples and vividly imagine intense, shimmering, iridescent beams of light at each temple as they become brighter, lighter, brighter, lighter. That's it. Allow it to happen. Feel it happening. And now vividly imagine the light at your temples shooting forward into the black void. Two intense parallel beams of bright white light. Perceive the beams crossing the barriers of time and space, transcending the limits of the known universe. And listen to the sounds that accompany the impressions and sense the feelings that this manifestation generates within you. These beams of light serve as psychic energy transformers which generate blood cell friction to fill your body with etheric electricity. And as you concentrate upon the two beams of intense light, you notice the colors that now dance through the illumination. Your physical body relaxes in response to the light and the sounds as you begin to draw blue light energy through the beams and into your body. Now perceive this blue light and imagine it entering your body and concentrating at the level of your throat chakra. Perceive the blue light and feel the gentle sensations. And as the blue light concentrates in your throat chakra, soothing sensations are beginning to relax your body and mind by flowing into both of your feet at the same time. Feel your feet relaxing, and the relaxing power moves on up into your lower legs, relaxing all your muscles as it goes, and on up into your upper legs, permeating every cell and every atom. And the power you're drawing through the beams of light can be used to make contact with etheric world intelligences if you desire. It is also a power which can be used as a mind force to draw knowledge or to be used in the transmission of awareness. And now, draw down an intense pink light through the beams and into your body where it concentrates at the level of your heart chakra. Experience this intense pink light and feel the energy that's building within you. And as you focus upon the glowing pink light, you now feel the relaxing power in the fingers of both of your hands at the same time. relaxing your hands. Feel your hands relaxing, and feel the relaxing power move on up into your forearms and on up into your upper arms, just completely relaxing your fingers and your hands, your forearms and your upper arms. And it's time to combine the pink and blue light to create a purple light in your solar plexus chakra at the level of your navel. So do this now. With the unlimited power of your mind, combine the colors of light to manifest this intense purple hue. And your body is filling with etheric electricity in response to the light. And as you focus upon the pleasing internal sensations, you sense a warmth in your spine as the relaxing power flows up your spine and up into your back muscles, relaxing your back. And it moves on up into your neck and shoulder muscles, which now become loose and limp, loose and limp, just completely relaxed. And the blue, pink, and purple light in your throat, heart, and solar plexus chakras have now generated an intense psychic energy which you can use for subjective exploration. Your body is overflowing with energy, and the relaxing power now moves on up the back of your neck and into your scalp, relaxing your scalp. And it drains down into your facial muscles, relaxing your facial muscles. Your jaws relax. Allow a little space between your teeth, and your throat is relaxed. Your entire body is now relaxed all over in every way as you perceive the two beams of light expanding, expanding until they merge and encompass your entire body within a single beam of universal light energy that enters your crown chakra of spirituality and surrounds your body as a protective aura. You exist within a tube of God light, and when you look up, you realize that the light extends out into infinity. And only your own guides and masters, or highly evolved and loving entities who mean you well, will be able to influence you in any way during this altered state of consciousness exploration. And if at any time during this session you feel uncomfortable in any way, you have the power and ability to awaken on your own by simply counting up from 1 to 5 and saying the words, "Wide awake." You're in control. And now, as you listen to the sounds, perceive any images that may appear before your inner eyes, and ask your guides and masters for assistance in successfully fulfilling the purpose of this session. And you're now relaxed and at ease and at peace with yourself, the world, and everyone in it. A quietness of spirit permeates your body and mind as you focus upon the tube of light that surrounds you. Breathe deeply and experience the balance and harmony of the shimmering, iridescent white God light. And you invoke the light, and it becomes your reality. Experience the light. Become the light. Invoke the blessing of the source of the light. And it's time to focus again upon your heart chakra and the intense pink light radiating from this chakra located on your spine at the level of your heart. This chakra is to be visualized as a beautiful rotating lotus flower, golden in color. It radiates and represents the qualities of air in your personality: airiness, mobility, gentleness, lightness, and it relates to your loving relationships and to the physical sense of touch. So now, sense the balancing and energizing that is taking place within you. Visualize the golden color of the chakra and the pink light surrounding it, and experience the sensations of balancing and energizing, balancing and energizing, as the light of life energy spins through this vortex of energy, balancing and energizing, balancing and energizing. And your heart chakra of air is now balanced and energized, and it's time to open to the resulting awareness. Now first, open to see if there's any healing that's needed within your heart. Old hurts, old pain. And if you find needed healing, send the pink light into that area and experience a profound healing taking place. You are healing, you are healed. You are healing, you are healed. And your heart opens a little more and a little more. And it's now time to vividly imagine someone who loves you or has loved you in this life. Someone you love or loved in return. Now perceive them sitting there before you, smiling, projecting love. Sense their presence, their way of expressing themselves, their attire, everything about them. And now, using thought language, speak to each other from the heart, expressing unconditional love. Express your feelings. Allow them to express theirs. Perceive their important message to you, for indeed they have something to say to your heart that you need to hear. And it's time to hold each other. Allow this to happen. Vividly imagine hugging and holding each other, and continue to communicate with unconditional love, without judgment, without blame, without expectations, just love, unconditional, all-accepting love. And it's now time to say goodbye, knowing that this person always lives in your heart, influencing who you are and who you become. The love you share transcends the bonds of time and space. And it's now time to focus upon some important lessons of the heart. You know that love lets in what fear shuts out. You know that you always have a choice. You accept that in response to your loving strength, you let go of the need to control. You accept that unconditional love offers no resistance. You know that you are loved and appreciated by those who are important to you. You experience loving abundance, and you release it to be shared with others. You allow yourself to be happy, very, very happy. And now, for a few moments, vividly imagine yourself sharing your love in the most satisfying possible way. Do this while I'm quiet for a while. And you have just seen your own loving reality. And it's now time to call in your primary spirit guide. Your guide is nearby. So in your mind, call out and ask that they join you now. Call out, and then vividly imagine this loving presence beginning to form before you. Don't try to control. Just let your guide begin to manifest before your inner eyes. Allow it to happen. And if necessary, simply fantasize how your guide might look. And your spirit guide is now there, and you sense the love being projected to you. Use thought language to communicate. All right. Your guide is now going to assist you with any releasing or cleansing you need to work on. Open your mind to anything you know you need to resolve, from a guilt to needed forgiveness, from an undesirable habit to something you need to rectify. If there is anything you need to work on, trust your first thoughts and allow awareness to manifest. All right. Now reach out and take your guide's hands. Imagine yourself taking your guide's hands and combining your energy. Feel the energy beginning to build and intensify. Combine your loving energy with the unlimited energy of your spirit guide, and it builds and intensifies. Builds and intensifies. Feel it happening. A very real energy is expanding now. The power of love expanding. And now, together, project this incredible loving energy into the situation you desire to release and cleanse. Vividly imagine this intense loving energy resolving the situation once and for all. Then, perceive the situation as resolved and as you wish it to be. And the situation is released and cleansed, and harmony is restored. And it's now time for your spirit guide to offer you loving directions, awareness that will serve you at this time. So now trust your thoughts, feelings, or visualizations as your guide projects loving awareness. and you will remember everything that you've perceived in this loving meditation. But it's now time to say goodbye to your guide, knowing that you can return at any time, and knowing that your guide is always nearby, providing you with loving nudges and inspiration. And now, before awakening, here's a final reminder of some loving insights. You know that love lets in what fear shuts out. You know that you always have a choice. You accept that in response to your loving strength, you let go of the need to control. You accept that unconditional love offers no resistance. You know that you are loved and appreciated by those who are important to you. You experience loving abundance and you release it to be shared with others. You allow yourself to be happy, very, very happy. You hear an audible click and assume that Samara has snapped on a tape player. Then words fill the circular room and you relax into the process. In just a moment, you're going to awaken remembering everything you've just experienced in this peaceful contact with Masters. You'll awaken with your head clear, thinking and acting with calm self-assurance, and feeling glad to be alive and at peace with yourself, the world, and everyone in it. So come on up now. On the count of 5, you will open your eyes and be wide awake. Number 1, coming on up, and you experience an expanding spiritual light within. Number 2, coming on up and ready to learn who you really are. Number 3, coming on up and inspired to integrate your fearful attachments. Number 4, coming on up and prepared to stop labeling so you can accurately perceive what is. And number 5, wide awake, awakening, feeling balanced and harmonious. Number 5, wide awake.